Have you ever wondered how Google's search engine works? Well, the magic behind it is a sophisticated technology known as deep learning, which is our topic today. Deep learning, an advanced subset of the broader field of machine learning, has revolutionized our digital world. It's the technology that gives computers the ability to learn and make decisions, much like we humans do. Imagine a multi-layered neural network, each layer responsible for capturing different aspects of the data it's processing. The deeper the network, the more complex the data it can handle. This is where deep learning comes into play. It makes the computation of these multi-layer neural networks feasible, allowing them to process vast amounts of data and produce insightful results. From Google's search engine to Facebook's newsfeed, deep learning is the powerhouse behind many of the services we use daily. So, in essence, deep learning allows computers to solve more complex problems. Now you might be thinking, how does deep learning actually work? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of artificial neural networks. Just as the neurons in our brain form a complex interwoven network, artificial neural networks are composed of interconnected layers of nodes or artificial neurons. Each neuron processes incoming data, applies certain weights and biases, and passes the output to the next layer. Now, what sets deep learning apart is its ability to learn from vast volumes of data. With the help of these neural networks, it learns by identifying patterns and features in the data, a process known as training. The more data it's exposed to, the more it learns, and the better it performs. You may ask, why deep learning? Here's where it gets interesting. While a neural network with a single layer can make approximate predictions, it's the additional hidden layers that optimize the accuracy. These layers delve deeper into the data, refining the output at each stage. Imagine a network trying to recognize a cat in a photo. The first layer might identify simple shapes, the next might recognize more complex features like ears or tails, and the subsequent layers might put these features together to identify the cat. Therefore, with each layer, the network learns more about the data it's presented with. Deep learning sounds great, but where is it used in the real world, you might wonder? Well, the applications are vast and impactful. Let's delve into a few. Imagine a system that can recognize a face or an object in an image or even understand speech. Yes, deep learning makes it possible, powering the image and speech recognition technology behind your smartphone camera and voice assistant. Next, consider natural language processing. It's deep learning that enables your email spam filter to learn and adapt over time, or your favorite streaming service to recommend shows you might enjoy. And then, there's social network filtering. Ever wondered how social media platforms seem to know what content you might like? Deep learning algorithms sift through heaps of data to personalize your feed. Lastly, deep learning is instrumental in medical diagnosis. It aids in detecting diseases early and accurately by analyzing medical images. From everyday apps to complex medical diagnostics, deep learning is revolutionizing industries. Deep learning might seem like a complex topic, but it's actually based on principles we can all understand. Let's take a moment to revisit the pivotal points we've discussed today. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning, a field of artificial intelligence that aims to mimic human intelligence. It's like a student constantly studying and learning from a vast library of data, striving to understand and make sense of the world just like us. The magic behind deep learning is its use of multi-layer neural networks. Imagine a network of neurons, each one processing a tiny piece of information, working together to create a bigger picture. Each layer of this network learns different features, starting from the basic and gradually escalating to the complex, much like how we learn to identify shapes before we can recognize faces. And the applications? They're virtually everywhere. From voice assistants understanding our commands to self-driving cars navigating the streets, deep learning is revolutionizing industries and the way we live. It's in the recommendation algorithms that suggest your next favorite song, and even in the healthcare field, assisting doctors in diagnosing diseases. So, deep learning is not just a buzzword, it's a transformative technology that's shaping our future. And the most fascinating part, it's still in its infancy, with endless possibilities yet to be explored. So next time when you use Google's search engine, remember the sophisticated deep learning algorithms working behind the scenes.